Yo, what's up, my fellow superstars? It's your boy Chris with Gaming, finally back with another, well, you guessed it, Sprunky video once again. The Sprunky game I'll be playing this time is called Sprunka. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. Sprunka. This is I've heard a lot of people say that this game is similar to Sprunky 1996, and they're not wrong, by the way. There's also a alternative game similar to this one. I'm not gonna tell you guys what that game is until well, I'll get to it in a different video. That's what I'll do. Fine, I'll just at least tell you the name of that game. It's, well, it's called Sprunga. That one I'll be doing another time, which could be maybe 2 videos from now, from this one. Because I always like to do additional combination only videos. The reason why I do those is so you guys get to see a short form version of the content I just did. I mean, if you guys don't want to see all the additional chit chat I have for this video of explaining up the game, and if you want to just hear straight up the combinations, you can you can listen to that vid if you want. That one's a more like a listen to video than a watch kind of vid. So yeah. Anyway, so I usually like to do orange through to black in the proper order like that. Since black is a deadly character to use in both of these games, both Sprunka and Sprunga. Well, Sprunga is going to be the one I'm doing later on today in a different video, which will also happen today if I get time to. Anyways, sorry for my guys and gals if I been off a little bit. I did mention to you guys in the past that I had some issues with my video production, magical vid production thing, Gimajig. Reason why I had that was because it's just some battery thing. I think which is the reason why. Anyways, so I'm not gonna delay you guys any further. Don't worry, I'm not gonna delay you guys any further, and let's get right into starting off with Orin. I'm not gonna say anything until I get to Jevin.
Ellie Gooser has a good la 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 la. I am crazy, I am crazy la 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 la. Ellie Gooser has a good la 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 la. I am crazy, I am crazy la 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 la. Ellie Gooser has a good la 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 la. I am
Well, my dudes in the nets. This time I decided to keep myself mute until I let you guys hear Jevin. The reason why I don't sometimes don't I don't go to black next is because, well, he's usually the character that transitions you into the next phase if there is more than one phase in the game. Sprunka, well, does have another phase to it, but I don't want to show you guys that phase yet until I'm done with showing the best combination I can make in this phase, in phase 1. Meaning, I found out that, yes, I normally do Pinky for the beginning of phase 1's combination, as you hear here. Jevin sounded a little bit better though. Let's compare. Let me compare. Oh yeah, he does a sound actually way bit better. But I don't think Jevin's vibes fit for phase 1. He's a bit ominous for this phase, so he's a little bit out of sync for this phase because he's a little bit ominous. Mr. Phone Computer just keeps saying he's like crazy or something. And what I was saying about Wenda was she's derpy like Brud. Like, just look at she's just as they made her look just as dumb as Brud, and even well, not really as Brud is normally the dumb character in Sprunky, but now Wenda too. Come on, is that meant for jokes? Like, because normally Brud is the only dumb character in Sprunky. I think even OX is a little bit at least somewhat smarter than Brud. But I think the most Einstein character in Sprunky, I think would be Einstein character in Sprunky would be either Mr. Funbot. Okay, no, there's no Mr. in his name. I meant Funbot or Garnold. Because it says these two characters are quite intellectual and surprisingly, it's surprisingly a little bit the same with Turple. Well, he's the trumpet character. He's the what character that emits a trumpet sound when you put him in. Usually it's trumpet, but yeah. Usually in phase 2, it's a distorted trumpet. Alright, so I've come to the conclusion. I think you guys might be right. Pinky does sound a bit better than Jevin. I was gonna put him as the first character in this combination, but I've decided to make it better on you guys by starting with Pinky instead. Next up, the way Sky sounds like is reminds me of this meme. You know the meme, spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. I don't know the Shocker so stupid. I don't know all their lyrics. I just know a majority of them. So let's do this. Uh, Obviously, Mr. Sun sounded pretty good. I tested him earlier. Simon. I like how every single character in the combination opens their mouth at the same time. That's funny. Anyways, I guess this time I could do a combination with Jevon included instead of. I guess I could. This combination will replace Drupal with Jevon. Oh well, that sounds much better. Anyways, I don't want to show that combination for too long because I know if you guys were I know you guys might be kind of waiting for me to show the next phase. So in case if you really want to see it, here it is. And Black is the only character I haven't shown you guys yet. So here we go. Oh, yeah, this gets bad real fast. And I can't really I can't really prevent you guys from accidentally seeing Black early, but I guess well, in phase two I usually do the same thing where I start from Orin and end at Black. But this time I'm gonna keep well, last time I wanted you guys to only hear the character instead of what I gotta say about them. And what I said about them, the others ones in Phase 1 is a lot of them I said pretty good things about them. Like, oh, this one sounded pretty cool and stuff like that. Yeah, that's just basic things I said about them. Anyways, I'm not gonna do that this time for Phase 2. So this is Phase 2 of Sprunka. I know some said, I've heard some say this phase is not as good as Phase 1. At least it's not as good looking as Phase 1, because it looks too 3D, too 3D, I guess. And I'm very aware of what I'm looking at here that is 3D, so I'm aware of that. Just to let you know that I'm aware that these are 3D. I know that doesn't look right because the background is 2D, and I understand that it doesn't look right because this isn't 3D, but these polos are. Even the polos are fucking creepy. Oh my god. And from now on, I'm going to always have a little disclaimer where I'm going to say myself, which is, if you're jit seeing this, don't watch the phase 2 part of this vid, because this phase is actually kind of creepy. Maybe not to me. I'm not actually creeped out from this because I have tough skin, but for some of you jit, I know some of y'all that watch my vids are jits, so I'm really trying my best to keep you guys from getting traumatized, right? Or jump scared, even, because I'm terrified or something like that. Because this phase will do exactly that to you. This is not meant to be for all ages. This is meant for mature audience only. So at this point, only mature audience can watch this part of the vid. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get right to Orin. And when I was warning about that, I was serious too. This is actually creepy. It just makes it more scary than it needs to be. Wow, Randy's actually fire in this one. Wow, they made Randy more fire in this phase. Oh, same thing with Clucker too, apparently. I think Clucker got the same good treatment of rapid pace. And let's... Oh. Okay, Fudspot's not that creepy. He's just frowning, that's all. He's just a little depressed. Alright, now we should look in the... Not happy today, let's just say. Pretty depressed. Gray, ultra depressed. He's the most depressed out of everyone in this phase. And he's actually alive. Oh, by the way, Brad is also alive. Just to let you know. Oh, we forgot Fred. He's still alive. He's not dead. Unfortunately, Garnold is not alive in this phase. His status says, unfortunately, Garnold's status says he's dead. I know there's a lot of I know he has a lot of fans too, so. And I'm just gonna reset this so you guys can instantly hear OX. Damn, he's creepy looking. Yeah, don't look at that for too long. OX too long. He looks kind of creepy. I rather feel bad for Sky than being terrified of him. He's not even scary. He's just suffering, man. That's just horrible. Whoa, what the heck happened to Mr. Sun? Wait, is he smiling? I mean, he was smiling in phase 1. I mean, to be fair, he was also smiling in phase 1, but not like that, man. That's a creepy smile. That's not a happy smile. I know the difference between a normal happy smile and a suspicious creepy smile. This is okay, let's hope Durple isn't... Oh my gosh. He's actually scary. No way. Okay, he got me a little bit. Okay, to be fair, he got me a little bit too. I wasn't expecting him to be that creepy at all. Damn. You got me a little bit. Let's hope Mr. Tree's a little bit better. Okay, not too bad, I guess. Okay, Mr. Tree's looking, I guess. He's looking a bit. Looking he looks more like a realistic tree. It's not that bad. Simon's pretty fire, though. And not really pleasant to look at. Simon's always a creepy guy in this face. Is Tudor technically still alive? Because he doesn't look like he's dead. Mr. Funkapeter once again? What is looking like she's glitching? Okay, well, Pinky's definitely looking dead. She's not alive, sadly, because she's an innocent character. Well, Gardo is also an innocent character. I don't think he did anything wrong. Same with Jevon, but he's in a much more powerful status than most of them. And is some kind of angelic character that's also somehow immortal? This well, is he truly that in this title? Let's find out. Sadly, no, he's not. Not survived. Looks like he's infected? Is he creepier than Durple? I was wrong. It turns out he actually is scarier than Durple. Yeah, I thought Durple was a scary one in this one. Oh my god, Jevon is either just as creepy or even more creepy than Durple. I just realized Jevon's actually even more creepy than Durple. Holy crap. Alright, the moment y'all be waiting for. Black himself. Oh yeah, this is easily the scariest one. How is Black is almost always the scariest of them all. For some strange reason. Let's see if he truly is that compared to these guys. Oh yeah, look, he's just as big as them too. Wow, okay. So Jevon, Durple, and Black all very tall, spunky characters in this phase. And all just as tall as Mr. Tree. They're all taller than Mr. Tree. That is ridiculous. They all got so tall. Durple looked like he got infected. Jevon is also infected. He normally is alive, but this time he's infected. Randy's definitely dead. Or it looks like he's somewhat dead. Clucker's definitely dead. Arnold is most likely dead. Brother's still alive. Somehow. Sky is definitely dead because he got impaled. Mr. Funkapeter's only infected. He's not dead, but infected. Mr. Sun, infected. Mr. Tree, infected. None of them are dead. None of the Mr. None of the Mr. characters here are dead. They're all infected. But in different ways. Mr. Sun and Tree are normal infected. Mr. Funkapeter is virusly infected. Is digitally infected with a digital virus. Gray and Brad are the only characters who are truly alive in this phase, by the way, just to let you know. The only characters who are actually alive in this version, in this game, phase 2, is Gray and Brad. They're the only ones survived. I guess Funbuck counts. I guess Funbuck counts too. He looks like he's still alive. So I guess he counts too. So I guess that's three characters that are still alive. But it looks like he's just wearing his bucket instead of losing it. Nobody he says he lost his bucket. Nobody loses his bucket in phase two. But it looks like he was really holding dear life onto it in this one. So yeah. So what I've decided on which character I want to start phase two's combination with. And my final decision was Jevin. So here we go. Yeah, baby, this is the moment I've been waiting for. And yeah, this is the moment I've been waiting for a very long time. And oh yeah, go again. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. About to become the best. About to become the best funky combinationer in the world. Oh yeah. This is about to become very fire. I don't know how much better I can make the combination. This is as good as I can get it to be. Oh yeah, baby. This is really good. I don't think it can get any better than what it is right now. This is as best as it will be. Oh yeah, baby, because I jam now. It's way better than the phase 1 version. Oh my gosh, oh yeah, this is so much fun to do. And I love this so much. This is my jam, baby. Oh yeah, we're in the house now. Yeah, that was just me jamming. Oh, also, I usually now do this little funny little joke thing where I do with Gray where it's like, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of me vibing with Gray once again. Oh yeah, ha ha ha. It's me, your boy, and he's back with to vibe with Gray once again. Oh yeah, and welcome guys back to another episode of vibing with Gray. We're here to yeah. I forgot to do that for phase 1 as well, but yeah, I don't think I could easily go back to that. I mean, I can. It's actually possible to go back to this one because this little icon here. If I press that, it will take me back to the first phase of the game, where it's much more pleasant to look at. Anyways, I would still end the vid in phase 2 here, so I mean, I would like to end it in phase 1 if you guys want me to do that, but yeah, since that option exists in this, but I'm personally just gonna keep it on this phase. Anyways, Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to sincerely for. Oh, sorry guys. I forgot to mention, guys. It's also the end of the video. I almost didn't catch myself there for a sec. My bad. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to sincerely for a positive like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell. Share this video with others. And what I thought about this Sprunky game is this Sprunka game is it's pretty interesting. At least phase one was actually cool. I mean, phase two is all right, I guess. I've heard some say it's not as good as phase one, and I understand that. But to me personally, it's pretty decent. I know some of y'all might not agree with that, but hey, no, that's just my personal take on it. All right. Anyways, peace out, my dudes. See you guys in my combination only version of doing this game. So stay tuned for that, my fellow superstars.